everyone. Hello, Paul from England. You were supposed to be resting, my friend. Oh, I got a little, it ran a little bit differently this time because the women that were on there were on to give something away for Christmas. So we'll have to do the full interview another time. But how are you and why are you here? Oh my goodness, it's 9:04. So hopefully people will show up and we'll get this Sunday night live going. Hello, Shelly and Anthony. Happy Sunday. Welcome in, welcome in. How are you? I'm trying to. Hello, Suzanne. Man and his dog, Ed, how are you? Hello, hello. Every time I put my head on the pillow, I wake up. Oh no, that's a shame. That's not good. Just give me 1 second here, everyone. I'm trying to. Why can I not share this out anymore? Oh my goodness. Anyway, happy Sunday. I'm in here. Was originally going to go to Jay's and it just got a little too chaotic, and I was a little worried that there would be screaming and profanity because the Eagles are on playing against Dallas. Late game tonight, but everything's fine. But welcome in, everyone. No, you just won on Joe's. Just now I did. I just got off of there. What did I win? Do tell. Was it the Baker Creek's book? Let me know, Suzanne, if you can. I hope Mel won the book she was wanting. Yes, I was. Just now. Oh, I can't run over there, but I'm here. If you don't know, anyone that was watching this back, was just be interviewed by Mr. Garden State Gardener tonight. And he had 3 lovely channels, 3 lovely women that were on to do, I think it was like it was supposed to be 10 days of Christmas to turn into like 16. And they gave away like some really lovely things. So that's okay. I told him I would come back any other time and he can fully interview me. So I was on there from 7 o'clock tonight. I hope it was the book, but it really doesn't matter to me, really. So if you do hear some yelling out there, it's because the football game's on. So it shouldn't be too bad. Let's see if Suzanne or Paul can find out what I want over there. Just making sure everyone can see and hear me fine. And Mel, can you go to Joe's chat to claim? Let me see. He's on. That was the thing. He's on that other channel. What is it? Big Grow TV? Somebody's going to have to help me out. Let's see. Grow Big TV. Grow Big TV. Let's see if I can get in there. Joe said it's the seed catalog. Yes! All right. I wanted that. Hello, Vandal the Land. How are you, my friend? Welcome in, welcome in. I am going to subscribe. I didn't realize. Let's see if it'll just let me leave a comment and then we'll get. It was the seed catalog you want to know. Yay! So excited. Let's see. Let me just read a comment. Give them a thumbs up. Trying to figure out how to. Wait a minute. No one surprised Joe. I saw that. Way to go, Suzanne. Thank you, Vandal the Land. Oh, happy day. Juby? Am I saying that right? Or Juby? Juju. How about we just do Juju? Welcome in. Happy Sunday. Campton Family Campground. You won the Baker Creek catalog right after you left. Joe's going to send it up to you. Thank you so much, anybody that's coming over from Mr. Garden State Gardener's new channel, which is Grow Big TV. I was supposed to be over there for an interview, but the lovely ladies were there to give away some free things for the holidays, which is always very nice. And yeah, I see it. That's amazing. But please tell them that I said thank you, and I'm looking forward to my catalog. Mountain Maple Ranch, hello. How are you? Welcome in. Hi, Barb. How are you, darling? I hope you're feeling better. I've been worried about you. So yes, we have Mark and Ola from Mountain Maple Ranch. Hello, Brook Trail. Good evening. Just popping in to say hi. Had a pretty crappy weekend here too. And because of personal things, this is going to be a tough week. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Maybe hang out for a little bit. We'll try to cheer you up. You did an amazing job. Oh, thank you so much. You know, what can I say? It was supposed to be a full-on interview. And but I love Joe. I've known Joe for a long time. He's such a giving, great, wonderful person who's only like about 45 minutes from me, and just love him to pieces. Welcome in, anyone that's coming from Mr. Garden State Gardeners. Yeah, I was a little worried because Mr. Paul Honeyman, my moderator's not feeling too well, and I feel a sneeze coming on. I didn't think he was going to be here, and I wanted to make sure I had moderators lined up. If you're coming in, please smash the thumbs up button. It really helps my little channel out greatly. And if you're not subscribed here, maybe consider subscribing. It's absolutely free. Would love to have you. So we're at 16 people and 9 thumbs up. Pamela Morrison, hello to everyone. Happy Sunday, Pamela. Welcome to Sunday Night Live. Anyone has channels, how we do this over here. If you come into a live, my way of giving back is my moderators will post your channel link. It's been a while. You look great and your decorations look beautiful. Ola. Mountain Maple Ranch, I know it's been a while. How have you been? I'm just renting this room. Fell into some major hardship, and I didn't want to be in here depressed for Christmas, so I decorated it to the best that I could. But I'm so happy to have you in here. So happy to see you again. Gibson family, campground, hello. How are you? Hello. Welcome in. Yes, if you could help out Vandal, that would be great. Suzanne, thank you. Maybe, but I doubt it. I'll listen a bit. I don't want to bring anyone down. You're not going to. And you know how this goes here. None of us have perfect lives, and we're all friends. And if you need anything or any type of cheering up or want to discuss anything, feel free. Jane Doe coming in from Grow Big TV. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. I know Mr. Garden State Gardeners, like, you work so hard. You know, you're going through some things and you put out so many videos. You should have more people commenting and watching your videos. And, you know, I want you to come over because I want people to come to your channel. You know, he thinks it's informative, and, you know, he's just a lovely person. So over here, gardening, of course, and baking and cooking, and sometimes real life. Things that we discuss, and this is an open platform. And welcome in, everybody. Somebody's texting me, you won today, woohoo. So I don't know who that was. It was just a number. You gave me 2 thumbs up, Ed. Well, thank you. And thank you, Jane Doe, for coming in. I really do appreciate it. I know we need Paul to be like 1,000%. Fighting a viral infection of migraines with new meds knocking me out. Considerate buggers they are. Oh. We have Suzanne. Excuse me. And hopefully Vandal the Land that can pick up some slack for Mr. Paul Honeyman, who's a little under the weather. I did tell him I was worried earlier. I did send Suzanne an email to let her know that maybe a few extra people would come over. It might not be anything crazy, but I see 12 thumbs up, says Mountain Maple Ranch. I see, yeah, 12 on my end too. Come on, smash the thumbs up button. That would be awesome, Sauce, for sure. Let's see. Me and my shadow joining from Grow Big TV's live. Thank you so much. Happy Sunday. Welcome in. My name is Melody. This is Bagel Egg and Let's Dig It, which I don't know if people heard, but I get asked quite a bit how I came up with the name of this channel, which who knows, it might stick around. It may not later. It depends. But me and my grandson came up with the channel name. I decided to do YouTube, and I wanted to be able to garden, but didn't want to be put in that little box. I wanted to be also able to do some, I've done some prepping, canning, baking, and cooking. Sometimes some good deals at stores. So I came up with Bagel Egg for baking, and my grandson came up with and Let's Dig It, which is for the garden. If you want to see some, not to toot my own horn, but a garden that I built at my friend's house, I built that and I had to change the title. I was in a, I can't think of it. It was like this grow thing. It wasn't like the greatest. And I grew 2,266 pounds of food. That is all on a playlist of I grew all this food, I think is the name of it. So, but welcome. I'm super happy to have new subscribers. Everyone's always welcome here. And great big shout out to Mr. Joe from Garden State Garden. Mark and Ola have been busy this last 2 weeks. Let's see. We have been super busy, but the winter season slowed us down a bit. I think that's needed for all of us sometimes. Like the winter gets hard, but it's, I think, God's way of saying, like, sit down, take a break. Not that I really know what that is, but I'm dealing with a little bit of a bum elbow right now. I'm not sure if it came from my chicken waterer of lugging that bad boy all the time, but I did go to urgent care on Wednesday with Jay, and she said it's sprained, and because it's kind of been going on for a bit, wants me to have an MRI to see what's going on with that. So I am trying to somewhat nurse it. So I was at urgent care on Wednesday. I am doing Vlogmas, which isn't the greatest, but I'm trying. I want to see if I could do the full 24 days. I had put out just the quickie ones today, talk about we'll be doing some baking and things like that. And here I was packing things up and cleaning the room like a banshee, and my arm was killing me. And Jay was in the room like, you're supposed to be taking it easy. I'm like, oh, so hard to take it easy sometimes, you know? Let's see. I have a perfectly imperfect life. I love that. And that is like so me. Hold on. Imperfect. I just took that, Paul, because I love that. Scotty Too Hottie. There's people's links going up right now. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh no. I ruptured my eardrum last week from a cold. Not as bad as Paul, but I feel for him. Oh, that is terrible. I hope you're... is it on the mend? Is that the right word? What are the doctors saying? Are you going to be okay, I hope? We're at 18 people and 13 thumbs up. So is it Campton Family Compound? Gill. I want to make sure I repeat names correctly. Mount Maple Ranch. Absolutely. I remember them before, but yep, I'll go back over there and start watching. We did a live last week, and the internet was so bad and audio was horrible. And Paul was so supportive and kind to our situation. Good job picking him. You know how that came about? I've seen him around on some really big channels, Voonchild, which the moderators will always post her link. She went back to work because her husband fell a little ill and, went back to work, but she went back to work. And that's my girl. She is wonderful. And I happened to see Paul on the big channels, of course. And I said, hey, when are you going to come over to my little itty bitty channel and moderate? And he said, when are you going to ask me? So I asked him, and let me tell you, he has been a blessing in disguise. He's so funny. His personality is amazing. I've been going through some really hard things for quite some time, he'll tell you. And he always manages to make me laugh. He is the most wonderful individual, honestly. Love him to pieces, and he knows it. But you know what? I'll never forget the live where I got a brand new pickle packer, and wow, did he have fun with the new pickle packer. He was funny. Yeah, things happen sometimes, Mount Maple Ranch, and when you have a good moderator, it's unfortunate. You can't control audio and the situation sometimes, but it's always good to have someone else that can have your back. Great to see Barb's Country Home in here. Oh, did you, Ed? That's fantastic. Yeah, I hope the ear heals severely. A ruptured eardrum sounds bad enough to me. Me too, I would agree. Hello, Miss Tina Ladybug. Welcome in, welcome in. And we're at 18 people, 14 thumbs up. Come on, we can do it. Saying hi there, Melody and everyone. Hello, Tina Ladybug. I hope you're well. You have a wealth of knowledge. I do? Wow. I think the community may agree to that. Maybe some people would not. But, I was predicting these types of things that were going to go on in the world some years back. Even my daughter thought I was nuts. 14 thumbs up, 18 people in here, but I always thought gardening was my form of therapy, loved it, have a knack for it, and I really sincerely love it as much as I love cooking and baking, and I'm such a people person, so I tend to talk a lot over here. But thank you for that. Yeah, absolutely. Hope you feel better with your ear. Hello, Sherry. How are you? Welcome in. Happy Sunday. I hope you had a great weekend. Me and my shadow, I always grow more than I need to share with neighbors, friends, and others that need it. That is exactly right. There's a lot of selfish people in the world. Hate to be so forward about that, but it's really true. They're not doing anything to really help you if they have a motive. I don't do anything with a motive behind it. When I grew all that food at my ex-roommate's house, I was giving it everywhere I could give it, the church, the pantries, the neighbors. And, if I had it to give, I would give it. It's how I am. Please remember our awesome moderator, Miss Voonchild. Thank you for the link. We get a lot more sleep and we love to watch football, so those games make us slow down. Very true. You were in the room that I'm renting, and it's a little bit harder on me because I decided to just kind of stay away and stay in here more. And my body's feeling it. My body likes to go, go, go. And my knees were hurting. But I get caught up on a lot of work back here. And I wanted to make it a little festive. I'm doing Vlogmas, just trying it out. I'm a total newbie. And I got a tree and decorated it so I didn't have to be sad and alone in this room for Christmas again this year. So, there's Miss Tina Ladybug's link. Let's see. Just joined your channel, Gray Man Prepping. Hi. Thank you so much. I really do greatly appreciate it. I need to fix my playlist up a little bit. I have some store hauls I did at my old roommate's house 3 or 4 different ways I could have a way to cook and heat, and I was so prepped. And then he decided to sell that house in, well, he gave me 30 days to get out because he was selling it. And my whole world went to poop in a handbag, and here I am with a deadline of March the 1st. So, scary times. There's the links. Thank you, Suzanne. Paul's scared to be my moderator. I have not gone in yet. It's not infected, but my hearing is super muted on that side. Probably going to call in a few days if it doesn't get better. Yeah, absolutely. At least call. I haven't been sick since like 2016. Thank God. But then I was around 2 people that were sick and I got it, and I'm still a little like off, but it's better to have it looked at before it turns into something serious. So do it for you. And, you want to make sure that you can hear, because that's tough. I had fluid on the ears and that was driving me nuts. So it's from the coughing and the hacking. Say it as Camp Payton family compound. My wife, the staff sergeant, combined our last names, Campbell and Payton. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Well, welcome in. I am really grateful for the new people that are coming into here, which is what Joe wants. And yeah, I didn't want you to think that I don't appreciate anyone that's coming in from over at Joe's. Yes, he's funny and brings everyone up. I look forward to his comments all the time. He is so funny, so funny. Pickle Packer, who wouldn't have with that? Oh, Paul had a field day. Got a new pickle packer because I was learning to pressure can at Jimmy's. And I think Jay got it for me, and I brought it out to show it, and it was just, everyone was laughing and cracking up, and the things that he was saying, we were dying. It was so funny. That pickle pecker could surely pickle some peppers. Excuse me. Onion plaster for your ear. Trying to get 2 friends to do it for congestion. Just read today. Good for ear problems. Onion plaster? Now, I heard of onions in the stock, but Brook Trout, what's the plaster part? I feel the ear pain and teeth pain is the worst. Oh, speaking of teeth pain. So if you're new here, I had an accident. I'm high up and fell, and it kind of started over here. Went to like this older guy dentist I've never went to before, and the girls were lovely. He not so much, but now I'm having total regrets. Like, I should have done it then because my ex-husband's dental was coming up, so I've been doing it the hard way. Either abscess teeth and they have to get pulled, and working with my insurance company to just get the rest of the job done and move on. Instead of, someone saying like, oh, see what happens when you don't take care of your teeth? No, it was an accident. I fell from really high up and I hit my jaw on this platform, I guess you could call it. I literally knocked 2 of my own teeth out. But that dentist was right. He said once the infection started, it was going to go through all the teeth. So bear with me on that because it embarrasses me on a daily. Pickle pecker. Here they go. Funny. I said hi to Sherry, right? I know some know that I work as a nurse, and the ones who live the longest and the happiest lives are gardeners. Yeah, I heard that too. I don't know. I can't even think of the upcoming growing season because I have to figure out where I'm going before March the 1st. So yeah, might be my SUV. We'll say me and my girlfriend I saved money while I was here, and then the IRS got it out of my account. So it's been really tough. Now I'm going into the holidays with nothing. But I try to keep my spirits up and pray to God and hope for the best that things work out. Everyone wish Juju happy birthday, Juju. Happy birthday. We do the same for neighbors. Yep, that's good. Everyone's saying happy birthday to Juju. Let's see. We don't have Nightbot here. Please ask Ahmad if you want a link dropped. If anyone has the channel, just give it a thumbs up or put a thumbs up. Paul usually knows everyone that has a channel. And we just automatically will post your links if you have a channel. But if we missed you, let us know and moderators will post it. Sorry. Excuse me. Another favorite channel of mine, Red Poppy Ranch with Health and Cedar. There's the link. Everyone can check that out from Mountain Maple Ranch's neighbors. Eardrum is healed over or not. If there is a hole in the drum, still nothing should go in the ear. Can cause permanent hearing loss. This is my 9th busted eardrum. Oh my goodness. That is a shame. And it sounds painful, Juju. Big, smooth wooden basher that mouth shouldn't be allowed to show in public. Hello, Mona. Happy Sunday. I hope that you had a blessed weekend. Welcome in. Welcome in. Was over Mr. Garden State Gardener's other channel now, Grow Big TV. Just doing some giveaways and just chit-chatting. He wants to interview me, but we'll do a full interview the next time, and I'm looking forward to M.I. Gardener. So, to my friend Joe, if you have not subscribed to Grow Big TV, please do so. He's right over the bridge. He's such a wonderful person, and he just does a lot for a lot of people. And let's show him some love and support and subscribe to Grow Big TV. And you know the rules. Watch 3 videos, even over here, 3 videos, 3 thumbs up and 3 comments, and it will stick. Thank you. Let's see, Mel, I never leave money in my account for anyone to take it. Yeah, well, that was a real shock, but what can I do? It's just one thing after another, you know. So watching the videos will really help. Anything anyone can do will really help. Me and my girlfriend Angie are trying to see what we can do. So, yeah, that's that. It was for last year's taxes, apparently. But hi, Mona. Did I say hello to Mona? I've had bad ears to a breeze 100 degrees. Oh, a swimmer's ear, that hurts so bad. Yes, check out Mona. Make sure I'm saying hello to everyone. Boil onion and, that just went by quick. Boil onion and vinegar. Wrap in a towel with Vicks, great for congestion. Never did it for an ear infection, just read it was good for it. Wow, that's amazing. People, just remember to visit Mel on Sunday night when you were with Joe. Yeah, I thought Mr. Joe was, I don't know, he could have it on his community tab. It's just been super crazy here. So I just was busy trying this Vlogmas. I'm just trying it. I usually do post 6 days a week. So bear with me. I'm going to see this through. Just like I always told my kids, don't start something you can't finish. So even if they're small little, you know, tidbits of something to do with Christmas or a recipe or whatever, I'm going to stick it out for the 24 days and the channel will go back to normal. You know, with cooking, baking, whatever I can whip up. And there's lots of gardening videos you can watch. And yes, so 15 and 15. So yeah, when he wants to interview me again, I will definitely post it. I thought we were posting it a week in advance, but apparently not. I will make sure I post it in advance. And yeah. that should be lots of fun. We'll probably get into gardening talk. We talked a little bit about Greenstalk. I'm an ambassador for Greenstalk. I don't have 50,000 subscribers, but they knew that I had Greenstalks. So they offered me an ambassador position, which that means exactly is you get $10 off of my link that's down in the show notes under the description and under every one of my videos, and you'll get $10 off. What that gives me exactly is like a little purse where if I want or need a little something something as the money builds up, then I can buy it myself. That's until I can get 50,000 subscribers. It either has to be on Instagram or it has to be on here, and I would prefer to, keep authentically growing the way that I'm growing on YouTube. I could be doing some things a little bit differently. It's just my life has been pretty chaotic, for a little bit and a little bit heartbreaking as well. So, but I appreciate you all being here. I've had to say that too in the past, Mel. Gotcha. I'm back. Heated up some chicken for dinner. I ate pasta and I had some chicken thighs and I cut them up small because not that long ago I had these 4 extracted. I'm just trying to get my medical coverage too. And then, that might settle my anxiety down a little bit. But I had some chicken. I did it in a little bit of I had a little thing of chicken broth. And then I made I had a bunch of garlic. And instead of doing the norm, drying it or, turning it into garlic powder, what I did was I put it in my Ninja food processor with just like 3 drops of a really good pure, straight from Italy, which I've been meaning to tell people that. I've been seeing some videos where people are like, I'm only buying avocado oil, which I do too, and I'm only buying oil from Italy. But I could see within the video it said Mediterranean. If you don't look at it's harvested there, imported, shipped from here, or shipped to here, it's not really pure olive oil. And I like to buy the pure olive oil. Did buy some coconut oil just because it's really shelf stable. I'm just not a coconut fan. I don't remember the brand that I bought, but someone said one has no taste like coconut and one will have a taste like coconut. So that's usually the oils that I use is avocado oil, extra virgin olive oil from Italy, and regular Italian olive oil. Yeah, I gave up all those bad oils. I don't even use vegetable oil with baking any longer. So just got to get through the holidays. They're always a little hard. And today I put out just a quickie vlog stating that we'll be moving on to doing some baking. I don't know if anyone has ever had mushroom risotto. Whew, my goodness, it is amazing. I figure I'm going to make a little batch for myself to eat to show you how it's done and how it should be creamy, because you might want to make it for over the holidays or maybe for something, for New Year's Eve, something a little bit different, a little bit special. I always used to buy the green bean risotto. It's amazing. But I have fresh portobello mushrooms that I bought. So I'm going to make portobello risotto. So the recipe's on the channel. I am also going to be making this rustic bread. So lots of things coming. I just have to finish this Vlogmas. I wanted to try it. I wanted to see what I thought of it. I know a vlog's supposed to be longer. I'm not really doing really long ones. Yesterday's was a little bit longer because I brought you along to decorate my tree up there so I could have some festive things in here. And yeah, so that one's a little bit longer. So don't start something you can't finish. That's exactly right. That's my motto. I tell my kids it's not worth doing unless you do it well. You do a good job. I have been catching up on your videos on my phone. Oh my goodness, thank you so much. Really means a lot to me because I really could use my playlists run, or just there's like a master playlist. I can add more in it. I think when you go under videos, it gives you play all or the recent ones. I just haven't had time to organize my playlist, and I'm so sorry. But it would really help me out a lot, obviously financially, because I went out and have to be up, and I would like to have my life back, to be honest with you. I'm holding it together by the skin of my teeth. Doesn't let you share that with us. That's what I used to say to my kids. Let me grab a drink of something very quickly. Cheapers, creepers. The two boys, I always say my two sons, yes, I have a daughter too, but she was already grown and out of the house while I was still raising two boys. Church, school, extremely active in a lot of sports. And I don't remember which one. It was either Jared or Johnny. You know, they thought money grew on trees, and they would just join everything and then be like, well, I don't like it. And I said, well, too bad. You're going to see it through. You're not just going to quit. You're going to finish it out. And at the end of the season, if you don't like it then you don't have to go back. But you already had me pay for it. People are counting on you. You're within a team, and you need to see it through. And that's how I raised my boys. And they were amazing. Great to raise. I would go back and do it all over again 500 times. Let's see. Chicken casserole. Oh, that sounds good, Paul. I think that's what I was saying. I boiled some pasta. I have frozen spinach. I put a little bit of chicken thigh in it. Oh, and one of my, I tend to call them hockey pucks, but they're garlic pucks. So easy. Get a bunch of garlic, puree it up in a food processor, 2-3 drops of olive oil. And then you can use like a melon ball scooper or something a little bit smaller than an ice cream scooper. You want it to come out to about a tablespoon. And then you flash freeze them on parchment paper or wax paper. And then you could put them in the baggie. And wow, it's been making my life so convenient here because I try to make my meals in advance. And so I boiled those noodles on Friday, and I've been eating pasta since. It's really the noodles you would make in my cream of chicken soup. Dizzolini, I think it's called. And I thought it would be good to try to eat some meat to get some protein in me. So, yeah, that's what I had. I'm gluten-free. Suzanne, I couldn't sleep, and I was on looking at reels, and they have this doctor, I'll have to send it to you, that was talking about actually like, don't get offended. We're not sensitive over here, but something to do with being gluten-free really isn't beneficial for a person. It just had some different medical things, and I sent a few of them to my niece, like how to detox your liver, how to use turmeric properly. So yeah, I saw that on there. I'll have to send you it. This Christmas, we will have all 6 in one space. That will be all I need for Christmas. I am a little bit jelly about that because I really want to spend Christmas with my 2 sons. But, yeah, I don't know how that's going to play out. I did just see them for Thanksgiving, but I don't know what the plan is. I know they go over Grandpop's for the 7 fishes on Christmas Eve. And my friend that I usually hang out with is going to Aruba. So I guess I will be looking at the 4 walls in here. Nothing exciting goes on here. It's way different than what I ever experienced on any Christmas I ever had. So hopefully something comes up for Christmas. But yeah, I love my boys. I miss them. But that's amazing that you'll have all 6 in one space. That would be enough for me too. I'm so thankful to have such hardworking kids. Even our disabled boys trying really hard. Yeah, that's my Jared. He works. Well, Johnny does too. Johnny's a little bit higher up. Jared is just like a work, 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 doesn't care if he has like 5 different jobs, or lets go of one job so he can get 50 hours on this job. Like, yeah, so that's just how he is. I did instill hard workers because they're like their mother, and I was put out of work from a doctor. So, um, yes, the refined coconut oil does not taste like coconut at all. Awesome to know. I'll have to read my ingredients. I think I found it at Sam's. I've watched. Oh, I have something to show you. It's probably going to be weird, but I could go out and get it. Hello, KP Heathen. Happy Monday. Welcome in. Welcome in. Make sure you smash that thumbs up button coming in or going out. Anyone that watches this back, I say this every week. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate all the extra views. It might not be a convenient time, but I really do appreciate every last one of you to take the time out to watch my videos or my lives after they're over. It really means a lot to me. I'm grateful, grateful beyond words. We have storage in Real Men, and I hope to raise some wonderful young men. Doing good. Yep, that's the way to go. Sounds amazing. Yum. It is. Let's see. Well, if they continue the way Mark has them growing, they'll be real men and gentlemen. Yeah, I've said this before on my channel. It's like the boys can sniff military out and be like, excuse me, especially my Johnny, and say like, excuse me, sir, were you in the military? And he says, thank you for my freedom. And the gentleman came over and said, excuse me. And I'm like, uh-oh. He's like, is that your son? I said, yes, it is. And he said, it's such a shame that, we're mothers or parents don't raise their sons the way that you raise yours. So I am blessed. They're wonderful. I've never had my children ever look me down in the face and tell me that they hated my guts. Even me and my daughter, who bang heads constantly, have never said those words to me. And I hear stories of that all the time, and I'm just like, oh, no way. But they're very respectful. They shake everyone's hand and love them to pieces. Let's see. I want a tricycle. You want a tricycle on Alaskan Prepper giveaway? That's amazing. You going to actually ride it? That's going to be fun. Congratulations. I tell my girls that too. You signed up, you see it through. Even if you get hurt, you put on that uniform, sit on the bench, and cheer your team on. That's right. Amen to that. I guess we did it the right way. And then the end, to wrap that story up, they ended up sticking with so many sports. They both did golf camp, golf. Johnny was bowler. They were both on band. They both did football. They both did baseball. And Johnny stayed with golf and went to college. And Jarrett needs a surgery, and he just won't get it done. In order to live his dream, he was an amazing baseball player. He could play all aspects of the field, and I'm not just saying that because it's my child, but he used to be on 6, 7 different teams, so it cost a lot of moolah for that, You didn't see your name, John. Let's see. No, I don't have a choice about gluten unless you want to feed me some pain pills. No, not at all, honey. I'm just telling you, I wasn't like fully awake. I was trying to comprehend what they were saying about gluten, but then they went right into like how to detox your liver, or, when people were doing that apple cider vinegar with the mother on the spoon, and they talked about how it ruins people's teeth. Oh, it was very interesting. If I can find it, I'll send it to you. Work on Christmas. I never get to get them, so it's the first time in the last 9 years I tear up just thinking about how excited I am. Ooh, I could tear up. I'm so excited for you. I'm hoping that I don't spend Christmas alone, and you know what I mean by alone, but we'll see. I'm hanging on by a fishing hook, I guess you could say. You have to watch. I live in Big Brother. Mel's a teaser. Her favorite saying is, oh, I've got something to show you, and it's a bit weird. I do have it. There he is, Grow Big TV. Thank you. People are coming over. I did shout out your channel. You're amazing. And I really want to do just a straight up interview between me and you. And yeah, I'm looking forward to that. So pencil me in on the calendar, Mr. Joe. You're amazing. Apparently I won something. What did I win? That's amazing. Mount Maple Ranch. I actually had to change the subject or I would cry with you. So happy for you. And I didn't even know it was going to be on Grow Big TV. I had to find it. Everyone say hello to Mr. Joe from Garden State Gardener, but now it's Grow Big TV. I need to get some pointers from him. I think I'm doing something wrong. Excuse for happy tears now and then. Yep. The gluten isn't the main issue. It's the glyphosate sprayed on it in the most cases. Gluten-free and my lupus too. But I can eat imported. That's what it was. Those chemicals, yeah, supposed to be banned. My boys are built like athletes, but no sports on our side. My youngest is one and stacked with muscle, and he just does not want to play sports, but I'm okay with that. My Johnny is like 5'9", real stocky, and he could do he's a golfer. He just won. He beat everyone in this country club, so his name's all over everything. Of course, I got the call, and I'm like, congratulations, I'm so happy for you. And then, like, when you see when he tees off, and well, he's got some big ass calves that come out the back of his leg. Well, now he has 2 koi fish on the one side, but he stands on his little, toe as if he did ballerina. It's just funny. My Jarrett, like a golf camp, Johnny always won. He came in first place. Jarrett came in like third. And Jarrett would say, I don't like it. I just am not into golf. And I'm like, that's fine. But very gifted, very talented boys for sure. Baker Creek's catalog. Yay, it'll give me something to look at. I'm excited because it's going to be probably a really sad, lonely Christmas here. For sure, because I'll just be in here. But let me grab that one weird thing I wanted to show you. Bear with me a second. Okay, I'll be back. Don't mind my getup. Okay, so for the ones that haven't been here, I've changed a lot of things. Like I said, I got off of certain oils and just lots of different things. And I've been looking for pure cane sugar. And I go to Sam's, I can't find it. Just can't seem to find it. My friend Debbie was out. She said it's some weird store. And she said, I'm looking at pure cane sugar. And I was like, really? How much is in the bag? And she said, it's 6 pounds, $5 a bag. And I was like, okay, give me 2. I give her the money for it. I'm supposed to look at this because it's something that Pam told me, but this is certified vegan. Look at this. Certified vegan. And this is what is catching me off guard. Because another thing that I'm getting rid of is the white refined sugar. But on the top corner here, it says bone char free. Do you see this? Right there. Hopefully you can see that. Which made me think, like, do we have bone char in all white sugar? That's craziness. Marina pure cane sugar. It is unrefined, non-GMO, project verified, pure cane sugar that is made by squeezing and evaporating the juice from freshly harvested sugar cane. The result is a golden sweet crystal that tastes like biting into fresh sugar cane. Use it anywhere you'd like to use granulated sugar. And it is in the United States. Let me see. USA, P.O. Box, Arizona. Because Pam told me to look to see, and it says ingredients, cane sugar, 100%. I just thought that was crazy. It says bone char free. 1 cup of this equals 1 cup of white sugar. All natural, great taste, great for baking. Recipe on back. Certified clean. Pure cane sugar, non-GMO. Verified. So, yeah. I don't know. Does anybody have the answer to that question? Bone char? So one's down the basement with my stuff, food items, and one's up here because I really was looking for pure cane sugar. I just thought that was odd. Let's see. Roundup. Yep, I heard of that, Juju. This is why I wasn't going to hang around the kids' talk. The kids' talk. Tuesday is 1 year anniversary of my tragedy. Oh, I'm so sorry, Brooke Trout. I'm so sorry. There's not anything in the world that I could say to that other than you have my deepest condolences, and I'm really, really sorry. And if it's so boring here, maybe I'll do like a pop-up. I don't know. What do you think? Like maybe a pop-up Christmas night live for anyone that is not busy or is alone. Maybe not with their family or their kids like me. Just let me know what you think of that. But Brooke Child, I'm so sorry. God bless you for real. I told you, and Suzanne said also you got the seed catalog. Okay, great. Looking forward to it. So avoid than just what? Wheat, unfortunately, yeah. Cheerios test positive for an example. I have no idea. I didn't see it on the box because I don't purchase anything that says bioengineered on it at all. Yeah, I'm really sad for Brooke Trout for that. Extremely sorry for his loss. Your youngest wants to bowl. We went a competition and he looked off but loved it. But I will take it. Yeah, my Johnny loved it, and he actually had a, which I heard is really hard to do, where you get a perfect score, and went to the championship and they won. So, and then my grandson was doing bowling too. So huge with baseball and football and golf. And I think the bowling is more like recreational. They just love it. They just have fun with it. I always say, when people say to me, how'd you do it? Well, I didn't have a mom to send my kids to if they were sick. I believed in education, church, family time, mother first. And I just kept them busy and lots of activities. I used to say, like, I never leave a window of opportunity open for them to get into any trouble. And we just communicated well. We got along really well. And honestly, raising the boys was like a walk in the park. My daughter, that was a whole other ball game. Let's see. Thank you. I try to keep myself busy. I watch different YouTube as a distraction. But this week is going to be rough. It is. I'm not one for telling anyone what to do. I'm really not. Pray. Talk to them. I don't know if it's a boy or girl. I'm not trying to be too invasive. It's just a really hard thing to deal with. But just lots and lots of prayers for strength, for you to get through it. They would want you to get through it. And maybe, I don't know if it's too soon or not, but try to think of really good things to the best of your ability. You have the memories, and that's something that you'll have for the rest of your life. There's just no words. I'm losing a child. Just no words. No words. You get up is great. Thumb holes should be in all shirts. Thumb holes. Oh, these? Yeah. Well, when I got here 2 weeks into December last year, I was telling my niece, and I was outside on the phone talking to her, trying to adjust. I said, well, my 2 fingers are hurting. And they're like always cold. And then it turned into like 10 fingers. And then they said that I had Raynaud's phenomenon. And that's why it's called phenomenon, because there's no real cure. Everyone is different. I hear people say, like, oh, my friends have it and they live with it. Every case is different. You can get extremely white fingers, which means there's no blood circulation. But yeah, I have a couple of these just because they're comfortable. And I always feel like if you have a good workout outfit and you're showered and bath, you can still look decent and not look like a slob. But I need compression gloves though, but I wanted to wear the fingers, like the wool gloves, to where you can open it so you could use it for your laptop or your phone, but then you could close them back up again. Yes, I found out I had that. But I think they should too. Do you like lemon basil too? Love it. I mean, it just reminds me of Pledge. I know that sounds terrible, Mr. Garden State Gardener, but it has that Pledge smell. It is amazing. The bees love it. So yes, I love lemon basil, and I like mammoth basil, and the Genovese basil, I would say, is like my top of the top, the cream of the crop. Um, I think Jean may have said to me, how much basil do you need? I planted like a row in front of the tomatoes, but of course they didn't get huge. But I got enough to dehydrate and to be able to use throughout the winter. I'm just now starting to go through some things that are in the freezer. Like when I made the corned beef hash, I used some frozen peppers. I do have other frozen produce items in Debbie's freezer at her house, and like 2 pork loins and a pork roll, because there was a lot of produce. No one was really here to eat it. So my good friend Laura sent me a vacuum sealer. Lots of prayers for Laura. Still haven't heard from her yet. Miss her beyond words. Still worried about her big time. But she sent me a vacuum sealer, and I think that saved my life this year because between Canon Commons, it's the best way I could go is to vacuum seal it. And peppers will last in the freezer. The next dilemma I have is all the tomatoes are here, and my food mill is in my tote that went to storage, beknownst to me, and I want to get those tomatoes done. So maybe right after the holidays, I'm going to start banging all that stuff out. Like I said, did a lot of packing, trying to get t-shirts or whatever. And I had to take my electronics downstairs and put a sticky on it that says do not take to storage, because I needed room for a little bit. Let's see. Bone char, that's wild. Is it? I just thought maybe it was me, which is really making me think like somebody needs to look that up and see what's in white sugar. That's crazy. Let's see. I need your new address. Okay. It's actually down under the description of all the videos, Mr. Joe. But I could still send it to you. And I love you. You're the greatest. Thank you so much. I would have loved that crochet thing, not to sound corny, but It would have gave me something to do back here, something crafty. Um, my mother-in-law taught me like the one stitch and then the two. And yeah, that'd be great to get some needles and some yarn and I don't know, make myself a scarf, give me something to do because this is going to be a trying holiday for sure. Let's see. I'm going to look at my normal sugar and see if any bone is listed. Yeah, because I can't look at mine because it's in a big glass jar. Obviously, I'm not going to waste it. I'm going to finish it up just like I did. Like, I don't use any vegetable oil, canola oil, and creamer. Creamer. Let's talk about creamer. It has all those terrible oils in it for us, and I have to finish up mine because I couldn't get my hands on Chobana, which is just, I think it's milk. It's either heavy cream and half in Chobana, and that's it. That's all that's in that. But the last time I stopped at Redner's, it was like almost $6, and I was like, I'm not doing that because I would need quite a few. I did try it out to see if I could adjust to a different creamer, and I could. I'm pretty strong-willed that way. But super happy that Debbie, I think she said it was like an Aldi's way up. And that's where she found it. And honest to goodness, I didn't want you to think that I was crazy. But it has it right there. So this is sort of some of the things we talk about over here. Is food, what's in our food, gardening, baking, cooking, real life. This is an open platform here. Within reason, you can all say whatever you want, and I will say whatever I want. Everyone just be respectful to each other. Let's build each other up. And that's kind of how I roll over here. But yeah, let me know about that. Mount Maple Ranch. Most sugars have bone char. Easy way to tell is if it says vegan. If it's vegan, it won't contain bone char. That's insanity, right? I knew I wanted pure cane sugar, but I didn't know. I guess vegan's the better way to go because I don't know if just a regular cane sugar would have bone char in it. Something good to look into. I understand, Brook Trout. We'll change the subjects. But if you need me, let me know. You can write me an email, which is underneath my description. If you ever need to talk, I got you. Bone char, often referred to as natural carbon, is widely used by the sugar industry as decolonizing filter, which allows the sugar cane to achieve its desired white color. Huh. That is really interesting. I would have never have known that. I just wanted to get off white sugar. Of course, it's going to get finished up for baking and things like that. But I really wanted to be on the pure cane sugar, and it just so happened that she found 2 bags that were vegan, which I appreciate. I feel like I'm turning into vegan. That I really appreciate because of that whole bone char free and all natural. It's 6 pounds. That's pretty good for $5. Certified clean. Says vegan right on it. 30 calories. And yeah. Doesn't say anything about China, which is what my girlfriend told me to look for. USA and Arizona. It says product of Mexico. So there you have it. One's down the basement and one's here, and I'll use this obviously like some baking, but I want to try this. So yeah, trying to have a clear diet. It usually says vegan. Yep. It's like when you buy citric acid, it won't list the mold that it's grown on as an ingredient. Thank you, Juju, for all this important information. PSA is don't drink and drive and close the border. Wow. Well, I agree. Close the border. I think a lot of us Americans, families are being destroyed by this administration. And now I'm reading something about they want to let them in to kind of wean us out and putting them in our military. Like illegal aliens, I guess. I don't know. Craziness. And I'm definitely not one for drinking and driving on anyone. I declined an invite out a couple times to somewhere because I knew that the people were going to stop to have lunch and they were going to end up having a couple of drinks. And I'm not that person. Buzz driving is illegal too. You want to drink, stay home. That's how I raised my boys. And then never drink and drive and don't get in the car with anyone. So that's gut wrenching to me, literally. Mm. But amen, I do agree with that. Juju, that's so true, and that's the way that I look at it. Um, the more you can grow, obviously we can't produce our own meat. I'm not eating a ton of meat lately. Um, but the more you can grow, minimizes as much as you can. I totally get that. Oh yes, my one daughter is just like her mother. 2.0, laugh out loud. Oh, my daughter's beyond a 2.0. She's a total, I don't know, vixen. I don't know. It's just hard. Sugar that is derived from sugarcane is filtered through animal bones. However, the resulting product is chemically free of char. Sugar from beets does not require filtration through animal bones. Well, I didn't think that that would with the beets, but I'm just wondering the white sugar that's out there. Does it have it in there? I don't know. In the US, certified organic sugar does not use bone char. Any sugars labeled as unrefined, natural, and raw are also unlikely to have used bone char. Thank you for that. Oh no, Ola, her poor fellow. Um, you do, Juju? You have Raynaud's? Raynaud's. I was corrected on how to pronounce that. Raynaud's. They look at it as stage one, and Raynaud's phenomenon is two. And I keep forgetting to order 2 hand warmers because the gloves that Jay got me, they like popped and sizzled and it was just on batteries, but they just didn't stay warm. So I gave them back to him to return them. So I think I need a pair of compression gloves, like maybe off Amazon, and then 2 hand warmers that Suzanne was nice enough to post some links for. And hopefully that will help this winter. I don't worry about her getting her heart broken. But if a girl hurts my boys, I know a guy who can 60 on. That's good. Very good. Dig, not beg. Incinerated animal bones, known as bone char, are used as a filtering acid. Oh, aid, I'm sorry. For sugar to remove unwanted color. Huh. Learning a lot. Love basil. We are going to give it a good focus to grow a bunch next year. So easy to grow. I was thinking about, because it's going to be different for me come January, I won't be starting plants or seeds. I was thinking about putting out a timeline of when to start things. Just my opinion, honestly, just from experience. Like, loofah takes forever. I would be doing all like the herbs that need to be stratified, like cold elements or put in the freezer or refrigerator. I would be putting them in the fridge now, like rosemary, lavender, thyme, all those herbs, and then planting them January. By the end of January, I would have all my peppers. Let me see. Second week of January, I would have all the peppers planted. Because if you want where your pepper plants are up past you, like mine were, you know, you have to go back and look at those videos. Not this season, not here. If you want them to be that big, you have to start them earlier. Um, and you'll just keep picking and picking and picking and picking. I always try to tell everyone, you know, pick off the beginnings that you see. Well, initially, those little buds, take them off first. And then when you see the first couple decent peppers in spring, pull them off. And then, and I don't know, peppers just do great for me. Tomatoes do really good for me. I would start the tomatoes because obviously there will be some up potting, but I'm thinking about doing a series on when I think is the best time to start these things. Um, Basil's pretty easy to do. Doesn't need to be stratified. If you can get it started in January and then don't mind up potting it, oh my gosh, you would have a beautiful bush of basil. So stay tuned for that. Yep, my daughter is tough and stubborn. So is my daughter. Boys are a bit scared of her. My sons think my daughter's batshit crazy. Hell, she scares me too. Yeah, mine's not even talking to me right now, so tells you something. My sugar bag does not list any bone, just sugar. Okay, because I needed to know because some baking's coming up, and there's certain things I want to use up to save the good stuff, you know. I'm not saying it's not good stuff. I bought good flour. I mean, good. Speaking of flour, I hope my tote that had the 20-pound bag of regular flour didn't end up in storage. Anyway, yeah, some baking is going to be coming up. I think I'm going to do like a dinner for one in case there's someone out there that may be doing Christmas by themselves where you can have it's let me think how I want to say this. You could have a lovely and yet decadent dinner for one. What do you think of that idea? I just pulled out right off the top of my head. Or like for two, you know, if you don't know how to scale it back a little bit. But yeah, I know for a fact that I would like to eat some normal Christmas dinner. I never did eye roast on, we do the Italian thing Christmas Eve, and then Christmas Day was just amazing. Tradition is always great. I don't do eye roast or whatever on Christmas Day, and got this going on this year. So yeah, I would like to get out and get a few things that I would like to have for Christmas. Oh, speaking of which, Jean made a cinnamon bun casserole last Christmas morning, just from the canned ones, which it's a convenience item. But I make homemade cinnamon rolls. Ooh, I should make them. I think I did, and they're way back on the channel, and probably nobody wants to go that far back. But I should make some cinnamon rolls. And there was something else. So yeah, I got a bunch of ideas going on in my head, and I want to make sure that I have the things that I want for Christmas. It's sad enough. Last Christmas, I literally just stayed in this room. My first time ever not being around my children and friends, you know. So sounds like my sister with my mother before we lost her. When we lost mom, the family fell apart, although my brothers and I got closer. We were close, you just don't take crap. My daughter's dad passed away August the 16th, and he was in a wheelchair, and I made a lot of medical decisions for him. I helped to save her dad. I feel like a couple days went by after her dad died, and she just didn't want to be bothered. I feel like maybe her dad was the link that maybe kept us bothering with each other, because my daughter didn't know a lot about medical, which that would be really sad to now act like you have no parents in general. But she's just a tough cookie. She's stubborn. She don't care who you are. She's like a dude. She'll tell you off. She's just extremely thick-skinned. And I've learned a lot from my daughter on how not to let it get to me anymore. So they sell the brand of minority sugar is the vanilla tree. Wow, really? That's amazing, Juju. I'll email you about it. Thank you, Brooke John. I really would appreciate that. And I can explain something that happens to me is quite similar. Is that on a happy gardening note, we finally got some rain and our gardens are doing pretty good. It has been, sorry about that blur, pouring here. A lot of different states got storms, some snow, winds, whatever. Um, but it's been raining. And it said it was going to rain till tomorrow morning. And I looked at my weather and I could see the wind. So it's going to be windy. Today was in the 60s here, but the rain kind of ruined that. So I'm not really sure what's going to happen unless I stand in my chicken run because the chickens don't like the rain. We'll have to see. If I can get them out to free range for a bit. I think I want to rake that straw out of there and put it in their can. Some of it's disintegrating. I just don't really know if straw was like the best idea for the run. I think it suited its purpose for some means, but I just feel like I need to rake and clean it up. I keep the run really clean. But usually Mondays is Monday Cuteness Overload. I have 5 hens. They're meat birds / laying hens. When I was prepping and preparing, yes, they were going to be food, and I just decided to keep them as my egg layers. When I leave here, they're most likely going to go to my girlfriend Debbie's place because I'm sure I'm not going to be able to jump into a house. Me and my girlfriend Angie are trying to see what we can get together. If not, I'll be in my vehicle and my chickens will be at Debbie's. Aunt Debbie, as I like to say, she really loves the chickens. After we say goodbye to Dad and has cut her off. Yep, that's my daughter. Totally my daughter. Love Juliana. Juliana Mel. Oh! I didn't know. Was I supposed to know that? I'm so sorry. Just saying Juju was just like easier. I don't know. Sorry, Juliana. I will try to remember that. Sometimes I'm not the greatest with names right out the gate, but if you come back next Sunday, I'll definitely know it. Oh, thank you for doing that, Suzanne. I'm so sorry to hear that. Yep. Now you're doing research on sugar. I tell everybody, read your ingredients. I did a thing. It's an Italian brand. I actually just had it tonight. It's an Alfredo sauce from Italy. And it doesn't have bioengineered, but when you buy the Prego, it is bioengineered. And like they're just, I don't know. The stuff that's in that, you want to keep eating that and having that in your body? Do you, boo? And then I also saw this thing on diet soda, the chemicals they put in diet soda. It's like worse than smoking a cigarette. I mean, yeah, it's like these 2 doctors that I found through the reels on YouTube, and I sent some of the information to my niece. She's finally listening to me. She said she was using turmeric, and I said the only way turmeric really works is if it's activated with pepper, but yeah, she walks a lot, and she only has like a little belly because she had 4 kids, but she's not fat by no means. But she's doing things more on a medicinal level and trying to get healthier. And that only took me about 4 years of complaining at her and her husband. He's a Mountain Dew drinker, so, and he's fighting bone cancer because he got the dink dink, you know. And I did see something on that today that they found out it's messing with your DNA, and it's just really bad. I knew it from day one not to get it. I'm not against, normal things, but yeah, just not good. Things are just not good. As a designated driver, hey, that's the way to go. Diagnosis, I've had a lot of research. Everything processed seems to make me sick. Not everything, but a lot. Oh, I'm sure. Hello, Mr. Joe Serrano. You're so late. Well, I'm probably late getting to you, right? Probably. But you can always go back and watch. She always calls me babe. Hello, Melody Babe, and everyone here in the chat. Better late than never. In 16 days till Christmas. Yeah, I was over at Grow Big TV with Mr. Garden State Gardener with some other lovely women, um, which sent a few people over, which I so appreciated. So you can go to Grow Big TV to watch that if you wish. And you can go back and rewatch the live in case you missed anything. But welcome in, Mr. Joe Serrano. Juju or Juliana, no worries. Thanks. The filler in Parmesan cheese is sawdust. The fake one, like the sprinkled one, has like a caking agent. You're better off buying it in the block and make sure that it has the like the rib where it says the Parma like right on it. Okay, quick question, people. Because my head's trying to think and it hurts more than usual, what is jujube? I don't know, Paul. I'm just going to say family compound. Thank you so much for coming in. I greatly appreciate it. I really hope we see you again. Means a lot to me. And we usually go from 9 to 11. Sometimes I check out early because my moderator is in England and the time change is different. But thank you so much. I hope you stick around. It will cost you nothing to subscribe. And I hope that you have a blessed week. Stay safe, and hopefully we'll see you throughout the week. But thank you for coming. You stay safe as well. Like I said, have a blessed week. Gray Man Prepping, saying later all. Thank you, Gray Man Prepping. Hope to see you again. I'll be over to check you out. And thank you for coming in. Truly means a lot to me. But have a great, safe week. Is a type of candy. I thought so. Jujube is a type of candy I ate a lot of as a young teenager. It just stuck. Oh. I like saying Juju because it reminds me of Juju Smith-Schuster. He used to play with the Pittsburgh Steelers. Young kid. I think that's just what I think of when I see that, but I'll try to remember Julianne, right? Juliana? Oh, that's nice. Suzanne. There's Mr. Garden State Gardener. And Juliana is my name and was called Juju a lot growing up too. I love the name Juju. I love that name. I hope you don't mind. But again, good night, Gil. Thank you so much for coming in. Really do appreciate it. Hopefully we'll see you around again. Stay safe. My poor brain to where I've heard it before. I thought it was like a candy. I feel like you are frozen. I am? I hope not. Sometimes it does a blur. Maybe it's you. I thought it was my internet. It's just spinning. Oh no. Can you all see and hear me just fine? Oh, my neck is hurting. Oh. I think it did like a blur, but... Oh, you're back. Okay, well, that was good. Hola, refresh is fine on my end. Thank you, thank you. Oh, I'm back. Okay, great. Okay, folks. Thank you all for joining Mel tonight, and sorry to run, but I hope you all stay safe and have a good week. Yes, we have to let my moderator, we still have Suzanne for a little bit. I'll tell you what's coming up this week, and then we'll probably just jump off a little bit earlier, but want to let Paul get back to going to bed and taking his medications so that we will see him back here next Sunday. So have a great week, Paul. Stay safe, get healthy. We love you, and we'll see you next Sunday. Garden Dream is to someday have hens, eggs, military bases won't allow them. Wow, really? They won't? Wonder why that is. My ex-roommate is the one that wanted chickens. I was only there like 2 years and some odd months. And the first year I was like, no, You don't even have shelter for them. And then he asked if he could build a coop in the run. So ended up getting them in spring for him to just turn around and sell his house. As you see, I keep extra eggs over there. Oh, wrong way. Over there. You can see it. 18ers, because I help out friends of mine as well. And I had washed eggs in the fridge for baking, that were pretty dirty. You don't want to bake with them. So one of these are going to be going for the baking for the holidays. So just wanted to make sure I separated them out. I love you, Paul Honeyman. Sorry, Mel, I'm going to try resting up again. Stay safe and have a good week, and stop playing with your picklebacker, Paul. I love you. You're the best. Melody, book and some seeds were ordered from Baker's Creek. You should get them soon. Congratulations. Oh my gosh, Joe. Really? See what I mean? Ladies and gents, I tell you, as Mr. Garden State Gardener, it's like I don't have to be on the wheel. He just does these wonderful things. But I think that was the first time I was on the wheel where I actually won the Baker Creek catalog, which is not just like their little flimsy one. I'm so excited because that'll give me something to look at and something to read, if you see where I'm headed with that, because, life's so exciting over here, being in the room a lot. I just feel like that works out better for me because there's only so much, I'd rather work and keep my mind occupied and keep working towards a goal. But thank you, Mr. Garden State Gardener. That's lovely. That might be my one and only Christmas gift if it gets here by Christmas. Woo, woo. Let's see. But thank you. That's so sweet. Wasn't that awesome? I'm extremely excited and happy, even if I don't seem like it. I sincerely am. And let me raise you up just a tad. And there's Miss Grammy Karen. Hello, Miss Grammy Karen. How you been? Hey there, dear friend. Hi, Miss Grammy Karen. Welcome in. Welcome in. My gardener interview is Tuesday, everyone. I wrote it down. Tuesday at 7 on Grow Big TV. Mr. Garden State Gardener is getting my favorite, Mr. M.A. Gardner, full interview. And if you know, he doesn't really do interviews. So I will be there for that because I think this is the first person I ever ordered seeds from was M.I. Gardner. And the thing that made me stop getting the plants and doing the seed came from Jess from Roots and Refuge. She has a video out talking about seeds, and that just changed my whole life. True story. But hi, Miss Grammy Karen. Welcome in. Welcome in. Let's see. Grow Big TV. Hopefully YouTube won't unsub me again. Why they did over there? Well, now I'm going to have the hiccups from what? Drinking water? Good night. Sorry I came in at the tail end of it. No, you're fine. My moderator is going to bed a little bit earlier. Well, he's in England and he's been a little sick, so. We want him back to feeling better. No worries. I'm glad to see you. Yep. Okay, so I'm at the bottom. Okay, so a couple things. Garden State Gardener again on Grow Big TV on Tuesday at 7. We'll be interviewing. You'll just have to deal with my hiccups. We'll be interviewing Mr. M.I. Gardner. And then just, if you want to join, December 26th, he's doing an ugly sweater. All you have to do is go under the video and write all in. Or a crafty sweater or a t-shirt. So I wanted to let you know that. Let's see. Yeah. Okay. So that's from from Joe. Garden State Gardener, but it will be on Grow Big TV, which I didn't even know I was going to be over there. And we're going to set something up so we can do like a full in-depth, maybe like gardening and all that jazz. Um, I'm waiting for my one-on-one with Mr. Garden State Gardener. Love him to pieces. Swear I'm not drinking alcohol. It's just water, and now I have the hiccups. Okay, so anyway, tomorrow will be Vlogmas Day 11. Today's was super quick of just what was going on and what was coming up. Because yesterday was 10 and I decorated and brought you along. So a couple different cookies that I have in mind. I just don't want to make. All right, so this is what's going on. Gonna make some cookies. Gonna make some brownies. Gonna make some mushroom risotto rice. And the mushroom risotto rice is gonna be like a little test run. I've made it many, many times before. But I want to see about doing like a meal, Christmas meal for 1 or 2 people. I also want to make these protein balls. So yeah, I have the hiccups and I'm so sorry. So that's all coming up. He says, yes, full interview. Yes. Because I was ready for a full interview tonight, but it's nice that the ladies got together and can contribute, something for Christmas. That's amazing. And they were lovely. I love to meet new people and I'm willing to do anything for you. So pencil me in on the calendar, a do-over, and yeah, let's get into it. Let's give some people some serious encouragement on growing their own food and just different maybe experiences or fertilizers, whatever you want to talk about. Maybe I should write out all my own questions and then email them to it. No, I'm just kidding, Mr. Joe. Oh, I love him. I crack myself up. He is the best. He's got a great sense of humor. So on that note, I'm not really sure if I'm going to do a Monday Cuteness Overload, if I can get to the chickens due to the weather, because it's raining cats and dogs. I will let you see the girls, give you a quick update. The pumpkin that was out front was left out there for the frost and it caved it in. Chickens barely touched it because it got all like icky on the inside. But I've been giving them, I had some oatmeal that was in the garage, still up to date, because I was told my canned goods are out of date. And I brought some oatmeal in because on a cold morning, I make them oatmeal and I put peanut butter in it as a little extra little treat. And then I think I have some barley, and I think it's Chicklandia is the name of the channel. And I think I'm going to sprout some barley for the chickens because it's hard for them to get out a whole ton because of the situation. Unless I just literally sit there and babysit them. Number 2, they need greens. Oh, let me not forget. I'm doing an Italian sausage cabbage soup for this week because I like soups, and I have a great recipe on that. So that just might end up being a regular video. I guess you could do Vlogmas maybe and your regular video. I'm not really sure. But I cannot forget that. I'm going to write my list of things that are coming out this week. I'm trying not to do some cookies too early because then there's nothing here to keep them fresh. But I got some ideas, so stay with me. And let's see. Did I forget anything? Watch the Vlogmas videos. I would greatly appreciate it. And stay tuned this week for the other videos. And what else? Yeah, lots of recipes. The first thing I want to make, though, is that rustic bread. And I'm definitely going to do some jam thumbprint cookies. Oh, yeah, so I'm going to find a tin or something that I could put my cookies in. So if they want some cookies, I'll ask them. Oh no, something got on this placemat already. Not good. All right, everyone. Not ending it too short, but 10:38. Usually I stay on till 11. I think that's all that I got for you tonight. I'm hungry again, and I want to think I'm going to heat up some more pasta with Alfredo sauce because I killed my other one. And thank you to everyone. This is an amazing community. Thank you to anyone that watches it back. Stay tuned. I know my vlogmases are different. They're not like real long vlogs, but that's okay. I'm learning, and yeah, lots of stuff coming up. So December 26th, if you want to be in the ugly sweater contest over at Garden State Gardeners, you just have to go under that video and write all in. And then do not forget on Grow Big TV with Mr. Garden State Gardener, Joe, my friend, Tuesday at 7, he will have M.I. Gardener on there. So that is going to be amazing. Let me see. You can vacuum seal cookies if you're careful. I sent cookies and brownies to Afghanistan, and they were still fresh. Took over a month. Really? I didn't even think to do that. Brooke Trout, my friend, don't forget to please send me an email. Suzanne, can you post my email just real quick? If not, it's underneath the videos under the description. And yeah, that's interesting because I do have a vacuum sealer. Suzanne, thank you so much. I hope that you got the email that I almost panicked. Good prizes too. You're not kidding. I'm so excited. I cannot believe it's the first time like I won off your wheel. The Baker Creek's catalog is amazing. Absolutely amazing. And the women did wonderful. Just amazing prizes all the way around on Grow Big TV tonight. Super proud of you, Joe. I don't know. Maybe I should start a second channel. I'm just kidding. I need to build this one up. I might need your help with some tags. But that's very impressive. Juliana or Julie or Juju. Jane Doe, thank you for hanging in here. You're a little bit quiet, but that's okay. Y'all have a blessed evening. Thank you so much for being here. Greatly appreciate it. Great to have you here. You just have to seal right before they crush or smooth. Gotcha. So I guess I definitely shouldn't hit the dry button. Thank you, Suzanne, for posting that. Joe Serrano, you're the bomb.com. Love you, my friend. Thanks, Mel. Wishing you and everyone here a great week. You as well. Thank you to Mr. Paul Honeyman, who wasn't feeling good, and Suzanne. And we had Vandal the Land, I think, for a little bit in here. Definitely have to be the most sturdy cookies, no pizzelles. Gotcha. Well, thank you, everyone. I think I'm going to call it for Sunday night. These are all awesome. And I think I'm going to hold up my... Is this not adorable? Look at this little peppermint little tree. If you didn't see it, because you're new here, I did a little budget-friendly dollar store, how to decorate a bedroom. So, yeah, take a look at that vlog that was yesterday. And I am going to hold up, I guess, the same gnome that I held up in the beginning of this. But love you all. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay blessed, and remember, always be kind. And I will see you throughout the week. God bless. Thank you for watching my videos. Make sure you smash the thumbs up button. And y'all are awesome. Thank you, Mr. Garden State Gardener. Remember, everyone, go over to Grow Big TV. Subscribe to my friend, Mr. Joe from Garden State Gardener. And I will see you throughout the week and next Sunday. Love y'all. We'll talk soon. Bye, friends. Headed to bed to have a great week all. You too, Juju. Thank you, everyone. See you next week and throughout the week. Bye, friends.